Right, people, your boy Chaotic is back at it. So we are back on the owner operator series. So we're doing with this Peterbilt 389. Hope that you all enjoy the content. Right, so we on part 4. Remember, it's a family friendly channel and we need to adhere to all the YouTube guidelines. Right, good guys, we do that good. Every time we do it good, sometimes we stumble upon ourselves. If I come and watch a stream, anytime I name me a stumble, oh boy, please don't hold it against me. Right, we have some glass rock. Jerome, welcome to the stream, brother. Jerome, they are early and ready to ride along with you, you know. Everything good, my brother, man. See me I grind. Yeah, man, I grind all the time, bro. Yeah, me know you always there. Every time. Always on time. Yeah, man, everything good, brother. Right? So let me just set up the truck now and get everything in again. Right, so we change out the time. Setting up the glass now. Right. Right, so we already fuel up. Already fixed the truck, so we're ready to go and bobtail and pick up the load. Well, how when me turn study? Think I tell me I go the wrong way. Anyway, alright, it go redirect. Let's keep on it. So load right, you know. Alright, so we're coupling up, looking nice, guys. Alright, so ready to hit the road. Crazy massive on this GPS. I don't even understand what I'm seeing. Like, that's not good. Like, you want me to go down the road, turn, come up back, and then go so. Oh, because we can't. Alright. Let's follow it. Right, let's do our wins. 54,000 pounds. Keep on rocking. Roland, welcome to the stream. Walk one. Everything good, my brother. I'm doing just fine, my bro. Man say doing good 100%. Yeah, man. Happy to hear that. Thank you very much, bro, for the support, you know, cause me need it, you know, bro. And I'm very happy to know that you appreciate the work that I put out, right? Thank you very much, my bro, and I will keep on pushing, and we're trying to see if we could at least make 700 subs before the year out. I mean 1,700, right? We're trying to crack that because 2,000 was really we mark, but I wouldn't get there. I wouldn't get there. So, you know, and thanks to people like you, the content keep on going forward slowly but surely. So thank you very much, bro, for appreciating what I do. Right, let's go straight over the road and get some fuel, and then we'll get back out on the road and Jerome Wagwan, welcome again, bro. As usual, Jerome put up the 100 and the money bag. You know we do the thing, bro. Yeah, man, thank you very much, man. But me have to talk back to the chat. You're supposed to talk back to the chat. And furthermore, much people don't really come in at the chat in the first place. It's not to say like you get some creators where you can't vex with the creators, them will get like millions of followers and the chat them move quick. It's impossible for them to really follow the chat. Right? But if you have a little audience like this is nothing to follow the chat. I don't even have a moderator or nothing. I have to tell you, I do everything because it's not much people come in the chat. So it will be disingenuous for now talk to people when they come in at the chat because the chat not moving fast. You understand me, bro? And then it's a slow pace game. Even though sometimes while looking over there at the chat, me crash out and thing, you know, it happens. But you know, we must link with the chat, right? And I'm very happy to know that you come out and you check out the content and everything, you know. Appreciate it. Also, I was still here, your girl just call you up on the phone. Alright, brother. Alright, me get you, bro. Make sure and give them attention, you know, because when you give them enough attention, are trouble, you know, bro. so that's no problem, my brother. That's no problem. I get you. Me understand you, bro. I'm in the wrong lane, guys. I'm in the wrong lane. Yeah, man, thanks. Top life. You know what we say. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Yeah, we can't vex with the creators them way. Remember you can't vex with the creators and them okay. Too much of followers. Like, it's impossible to follow the chat properly. Right? But like if you come up on a creator who look like me and get 1-2 people that cover the chat and they still ignore them, that's crazy. I'm not telling you no lie. That's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna say me not understand that. Or probably that creator must have a pack program and they feel like they're so important that they don't have to talk to nobody. So it's like everything them say goes and they have a program like, you know, like when you preach, when you're up on a pulpit to preach. It's just about your discourse and you know open to nobody else saying anything. May get some people carry on the thing like that. Like a program, if you understand what I say. But I am here to interact and talk to anybody who want to talk. Who want to just watch, it's fine. And who want to interact, we interact. It's just that I just want to make sure that the people stay within the guidelines so we can talk about certain sensitive topics, no racial slurs, no certain things. You know the spill, bro, right? So once we just keep it respectful and everybody just stay within the guidelines, I'm good. You know what I mean? Because this is the community I want to build. I want to build a community of people that just, you know, cool with each other and, you know, we just come out here, we just, you know, educate when necessary, help out when necessary and these kind of stuff. Right? Alright, we kinda got a bad setup. Let me see if we could just kinda fix this up. Oh gosh, come. Turning the wheel the wrong way. Right, that should be good. We see how we do there. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We do good. We do alright. We do alright. Yeah, man. Yeah, we always have to keep it children friendly. Yeah, that's how we have to keep it. We have to keep everything clean as much as possible. Right? But you know, there's have some out of pocket people just come around with some foolishness, bro. So when you see they come around and they start up crazy with us, we just have to get rid of them one time. Right? Because if you're doing YouTube, that's not the business model. The business model is not to have your content where everybody can view it. Everybody's supposed to be able to view your content and it should be safe. That is what the advertisers want. Right? So even though it's entertaining to behave a certain way and use certain words, it's entertaining, but it's not in our business. The business practice it's not lucrative for behave a certain way. If you follow me, bro. Right? I do carry some lumber. Right, you ready to rock again? Right, so let me just watch his stats a little and see. Right, so we're moving from we're just going through Wyoming with it, right? So we move from Casper, we go down to Everston, right, with the lumber. How much so these are 34,000 pounds we get on the truck. Right, that is how we're rolling with. Right, and show you a lumbar carry pan a doubles. Right? So out of, you're from Los Angeles and the man say out of Los Angeles crazy. Man say pray for your family. Alright brother, tonight in my prayers and make sure and remember you and pray for you. Pray for your whole city. And make sure everybody, you know, get safe, thing calm down or whatever going up there. We go pray for the Holy Spirit for encamp it around all you. Trust me brother. You understand me? No problem for me to pray for you tonight. See? What you have to do too, brother, you have to kind of take some active moves too. The city crazy, you just need to be a little aware of what's going around you, trying to get caught up in nothing, and pray for the Holy Spirit to stay around you too. You understand me? Because the city mightn't change, but it might just be able to protect you in that crazy vibe, whatever happen. I don't know what's going on, but whatever going on, he could be able to protect you, bro. You understand me? But there is no problem saying a little prayer for you. You understand me? Alright, so you stay out the way. Alright, good. That's very good. You know, say you're street smart and you know not to get involved. Right, bro? The those gang things, bro. Bro, I don't know what to say. You know? I don't know how people just get to those things, honestly, because some of them, if you really pull them aside, just like what going down here in a Trinidad and Tobago, you pull them aside and ask them, well, why you really doing this? Some of them don't even know. They don't even know why they're warring. They're just warring because they just gonna say them people they don't like we, and the other people they must say, you ask them, well, why are they warring? What is the problem? I don't know. Them just don't like we, and so they don't even know why. So they just war with each other for no reason. Thomas, hello, welcome to the stream, bro. And you see when they behave in that manner, it destroys the innocent bystander who just walk out the way. Right? It interrupt them. It put them in fear. All kind of craziness, you know. So it's not to say that the things they do only it's encapsulated for like stay within them and their own warfare or whatever the hell they're doing. You understand? It spread out. It spread out and it affects everybody. And I don't know how they don't realize that that's counterproductive. You understand me? Man, it's just crazy, bro. Man say it's a pattern. It's just crazy, bro. You know? It's just crazy. Right? And most of the time they say like these people come from like unfortunate communities and stuff. You understand? But I don't understand how they get certain things to the disposal, and the things that they get to the disposal, they cannot afford it. The things that they use and do the foolishness, they cannot afford it, you know. But yet they get it. Some of them cannot even afford the basic necessity. When the day come, they can buy a sandwich, but they get stuff where they're not supposed to be in a position to go and cause problems. Bro, I don't understand it, bro. Right, but we're gonna say a prayer and hope everything stays safe with you and yours. Yeah, I understand they have a choice, but most of them choose the wrong choice, and that is what I don't understand. I know it's a choice. If you don't know it's a choice, it's a choice. The reason why I'm here speaking to you right now on this platform, this was my choice. I didn't have to be here doing this. This was my choice. I decided this is the route I want to go. So it's the same thing with them. So, but the thing about it is just this. If like the choices they made used to only affect them alone, it was quite fine, you know. But the thing about it affects other people. The things that they decide to do, it affects other people. Innocent bystanders. And that is where the problem is. Right? So you might be trying to make it out here and the stupidness for them are carry on with. They're coming and they're handbugging you. They're coming out of the way and they're setting you back. You understand? When you should be able to be walking the streets safe, you have to be looking over your shoulder because you don't know what would happen. You know? So that is where the problem is. They're making choice, but the choice affecting innocent people. Right? Alright, so that was a good run. That was a nice run. You made it out. All right, that's great, bro. That's really good. All right, so let me see what them air condition. Oh gosh, guys, this mouse gave me problem. Um, let me just let me just what is the distance? 27. We have to abandon that run there too long. Can't do that run there. Cooling tower, would I like to pull that? Right, we'll go with the roof shingles. Yeah, carry another double. It's called growing up and changing. Yeah, bro, you know, I get you. Some people grow up and some people don't too, you know. Or some people they get big but they don't change. They don't understand. And even when you're young, you're supposed to be responsible and understand when something is it's productive, when something is good and when something is bad. Cause even if I was young and probably foolish too, me never do this sort of foolish things to like affect the community. If you follow me, might I do someone little foolish thing where affect myself. You understand me? But I never into being a problem for people or causing problems to people. Alright, let's hit the road, guys. Yeah, man, it should be about peace and love for all of us. That is what it should be about. But people don't like peace and love. People don't like that thing. People don't like unity, you know. They like negativity. If it was all about peace and love, everybody would have been happy. Everything would have been good. Nobody wouldn't have a problem, but it's not about that. Alright, so we need to pull into the way station. Right, 101,000 pounds. Keep on rocking. It's a massive load there. Thank you very much, brother. Me try for like uplift people and thing. I know I don't get you to everyone, but me try, bro. And I know that like positive message is not what most people have for hear. It's so crazy, but it's true, right? But to the people who want to hear it, once they come about, you know, me try to inspire, you know. I like to talk about things that stimulate my brain, if you understand me, bro. So that is the reason why most of the time, like, if me come around some brain dead people, me just walk away when me just, if me hear people start to talk about brain dead, me just walk away. No, I'm not claiming to be no bright person, you know. I'm not bright, you know, bro. But I don't like to have silly conversations. It has some people that love engaging silly conversations, bro. I can't even listen to them. Because when they start up, we just get up and wow. But once a person could stimulate my brain, yeah, I could sit down and vibe with anybody who talk common sense and we could reason and talk about things that make sense and, you know, things that is reality and them kind of things. Yeah, I'm gonna sit and talk with somebody like that, you know. They could even have a difference of opinion to me, you know, but once we could reason, or once we could listen to you and you could make sense, even if I don't agree with you, I'm still good. But there are some people, as they open them out, you're like, yo, bro, just close your mouth, please. Because it's like I said, stupid is just, I don't know, as I feel, just come out of the mouth. Don't care what they talk about. Filth. You know what I mean? Them are the people make you handle. Alright? Right, so I have to pull back in the other way station, you know. And there's way up the truck again. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Well, to tell you the truth, I really wasn't speaking about the crazy talk. I wasn't speaking about generally the chat, you know. Even though it have some people do come to the chat and behave crazy. Right? But them easy for deal with, just ban them out. Right? But I'm speaking like in general. In general, like when you're interacting with people, like if you sit down, like for instance, this tend to happen when a group of men sit down together to talk. You always have some brain dead fellas where start to talk some stupidness, right? And those kind of guys just make me walk away from like interaction like with a set of men in a circle. Yeah, me tend to walk away because you must have one or two brain dead guys there who would have talked some stupidness. I was kind of more speaking about that, but I know yes, it do have people come in the chat and do some crazy things. Right, but the ones we tolerate, we could tolerate. If they don't go too far, we tolerate them. But if they go too far, we just automatically ban them, get them out. Right? But you can't get away from that. Everywhere you go, you have people who just off key. You can't get away from that. Right? Nah, I'm not entertain that at all. Not at all, bro. Not at all. You understand me? We want people who have we want active thinkers around here, people who have brain. You know what I mean? I like to talk to people who can stimulate my brain, as I tell you. Right, let's see. Let's go and get some food. Nearly down to half down. Man say my new biggest brother right now. Alright, that's great, bro. That's great. That's great, bro. If you like the vibes on the stream, that's cool. You're always welcome, man. the road they're going back onto this thing here. Alright, so we go bypass the way station. Keep on trucking. Right, so we get it in the cup of the load. Looking good. Right. Alright, let's see if we could get one more load. Right, let's see what else. What else we have? Fertilizer. Nope. Fertilizer going too far. Guardrails. Let me see. 5 hours for the machine parts. Yeah, we got carry the machine parts. How many hours I have in the truck game? I don't know. I need to check Steam. Cause since I start streaming, I sure have some crazy amount of hours. Cause I stream this game a lot. I need to check Steam to get that information. Welcome to the stream, brother. Wagwan. Everything cool? Man, put the fire in. Everybody else said the content is fire, you know. Thank you very much, my bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. Wait, now, what is stream going? Oh, what trouble is this? Guys, are we out of the way? What trouble is this? A little bit more. We end up in a casualty. Trouble. Dep on the people them train trucking. Yeah, man, blessed, man, blessed. Peace and love, man. If I'm accepting friends on Steam, yeah, no problem. Send it to the same chaotic symbol on Steam. You carry the same name on Steam, brother. Same PC gamer. So I gonna know to accept you. Because I doesn't accept every and anybody. I need to know who the person is. Peter, what's up, my brother? How are you going? Well, no, I don't see you, Peter. You have been busy. A couple streams, well, I don't see you, bro. I'll go on, everything good with you, bro. Alright, just send me the friend request, bro. Same chaotic, same balance team. Just send me the request. Right, and for anybody who have me on Steam, it's gonna be easy to know when I'm going live if you have on your PC. Once you have on your PC, once you say boot up the game, you know it's live I'm going. Cause I don't like just play the game just so unless like I'm making a video, which these days kinda hard to do something, but I do make videos, you know. But what I say is another way to notify the people them that I'm live too. Yo, my brother, walk on. Everything good, my brother. Alright. So me get you, brother. So you had some bad days and you know, you're just trying to deal with it. Alright, brother. That's no problem, you know. That's no problem. I hope that you could get over whatever problem you have soon. You know. Or even if, you know, every day you should try to cope with it a little better. If you follow me. But I understand your pain. And I hope that things get better. You send me a friend request. Alright, cool. I'm gonna look for the friend request and accept it. Yeah, Peter have to stay strong. You have to stay strong. You can't give up. You have to fight it, man. We all go through these things, and you know we still have to live, bro. But I understand how we feel, though, you know. Then to want everybody in the chat don't hit the like, man. It's the people them outside the chat need to hit the like. But sometimes why I don't like tell people hit the like, my brother, is because like people don't like to be told to hit the like button. You understand? So I just leave everybody for do their own thing. I notice like I used to do it like in the beginning, you know, momentarily me go say, you know, don't forget to hit the like button now, whatever. But me realize when I tell people that I don't self that I touch it. So I just leave them to do their own thing. I just get it. Yeah. Sometimes I saw the thing go, bro. Nah, that's no problem, bro. That's no problem. That was just me explaining to you what does happen. It's not that I have a problem with you telling people to hit the like. You understand me? I just tell you the reason why I do say it. Because people don't like to be told to hit the like. You follow me? That's just me explaining. But tell you the truth, when we do videos for a long time, we used to put it into, and then we stop put it in. And we realize who want to like it is going to like it. You follow me? Right, we have to go on the other side. That's the dock there. See if this could get inside. Right, so watch how we looking there. Kinda to one side, but we're good. They accept it, we're leaving it. Right, so let's shut off the truck. The copper the load. Alright guys, we finished the job. Excellent. Collect $10,534 on the account. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, don't forget to big up yourself.